Hi, I'm Fail and welcome to another video on Forza Horizon 5. We're coming off of a disappointing year for cars being added to Forza, with only 2 cars from 2022 being in Horizon 5. Let's hope 2023 is a bit better. So let's talk about some of the cars that could and should be added to FH5. Starting with... Forza often gets criticised for not having enough attainable cars. I'll be honest, I personally don't see why. But for $40,000 you could get yourself a 300 horsepower GR Corolla, which goes from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds, thanks to its 1.6 litre 3-cylinder engine. The GR Yaris is one of my favourite new cars, and if this is anything like that, we're in for a treat. And continuing the trend, this too is super fat, as shown very nicely by this video. Before you judge Ferrari for building an SUV, you should know they haven't. This is not an SUV. It is in fact an FPV. A Ferrari Practical Vehicle. And this practical vehicle comes equipped with a V12 and stupid rear doors that open backwards like a BMW i3's. But this costs more than an i3. A lot more. 400 grand to be exact. And for those $400,000 you get what looks like a Ferrari FF that's been stretched in Photoshop. I'll be honest, I wasn't sold on the styling, but Ferrari's video makes it look quite nice. We've got the previous Civic Type Rs, so it figures we'd get the new one as well. Apparently it's really nice to drive with its 2 litre VTEC engine, and Honda have been killing it in terms of design recently, as this footage demonstrates well. I really want to try this. With the Lotus Evija being in Horizon 5, it's certainly possible that they'd add the new generation of Lotuses. The wonderful Omira sports car, as shown in this beautifully filmed footage, which would be awesome to drive, and in particular to race, and the electric SUV, that is the litre, would be, well, more of a nice to have, and would be interesting to compare with other similar vehicles like the Levante or stuff like that. Although, while we're here, Lotus, I find your marketing material for the litre to be some of the most pretentious I've ever seen. You've probably heard of the AMG GT Black series. If you haven't, imagine a car built for hardcore track and road use. This is that, but made even more mental, as demonstrated nicely in this video. I mean, check out how bouncy this thing is and the tyres on it. I mean, they've taken tech off their GT3 and GT4 cars to build this. In my opinion, Forza doesn't do a very good job of physics when it comes to track cars, but this is a no-brainer. I'm not a fan of Mercedes, to be honest, but I really want to drive this thing, and I want to drive it hard. Preferably in a video game though, so my back doesn't die in the process. We didn't get the Huayra R or Roadster BC, so let's hope we get Pagani's newest creation, the Utopia. While we're on the subject, I'd be quite interested to hear what your opinions are regarding the styling. For me it was a bit disappointing, but expectations were way too high. And maybe it's just the beige on grey promotional images and videos. I mean, beige, it just doesn't look good on this. 99 of these AMG developed V12 supercars will be built, and they'll cost you $2.2 million a piece. So to even hope to experience one, we'd need to have it in a video game. So that was that for this video. There aren't many cars coming this year, according to my research, but feel free to comment what cars you'd like to see added to Forza Horizon 5. I read every comment, and do feel free to subscribe to the channel to never miss a video. Other than that, have a nice day, and see you in another one. Goodbye.